Hello and welcome to Crafting Unedited. My name's Sierra. You may or may not know me. If you don't, hi, welcome. If you do, welcome back. Today I want to show you guys how to do a full vinyl wrap on these types of tumblers. This one is a color changing tumbler and it is by Manna. I got it from Costco. It's 15 bucks for a whole pack. Sorry, I'm tripping over stuff underneath me. Anyway, so it is color changing. It's activated with hot and cold. It is very cold in my room right now, so it might even change with just my hands. But this is what we're going to do a full permanent vinyl wrap on today. So I have my cup. I should have a cloth with some rubbing alcohol on it to get rid of any oils or anything from it, but I don't. So we're just gonna wing it. That's how I roll. But you should definitely clean the cup before you put a full wrap on there, especially if you plan on giving it away, selling it, washing it, doing anything else besides showing you how to do something with it. Yeah, so cloth, just take a little bit of rubbing alcohol, wipe around the outside of the cup, make sure that there's no like fuzzies or debris on the cup, anything like that. And then I've already cut this, but I have to weed it still. But I used Walla Cut from Heat Transfer Warehouse. Actually, that one might be Siser Easy Weed. PSV, I don't remember. Either way, both really good options. Siser PSV glitter is really nice. And then the Walla Cut brand from Heat Transfer Warehouse is really good too. Either way, both will work very well for this project. I'm pretty sure that's Siser because I don't think the Walla Cut comes in that color. But I'm going to go ahead and weed this out really quick. But basically, you can find these images anywhere. I found this one. I found part of it on Facebook, and then the other part of it I created myself. So it's kind of a combination of two. So let's go ahead and weed this out real quick and then show you how to get it all wrapped up, all right? Alrighty, now that my image has been weeded, let's see here. It's all removed. We're gonna take some transfer tape and get it ready to put on the cup, shirt, whatever. All right, so I couldn't find, and I'm still looking for, my Siser PSV transfer tape, but I can't find it, so we're gonna use Cricut. Now, when using Cricut transfer tape, you want to make sure that you are not using Cricut strong grip transfer tape, the purple stuff with the purple grid lines, for anything but glitter. Anything. Cricut glitter is the only thing that you should ever use that Satan's stuff for. Not this. So I did find out on the back of my stuff, it is Siser Easy Glitter PSV. Glimming Gold is what it's called. I'll put that in the description for you so that you can get some because it's very pretty. They also have like a blue, a green, a pink, a purple, an orange. They have all kinds of colors. Check it out. You should definitely check out Heat Transfer Warehouse. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and tilt the camera so that you can see what I'm doing with this transfer tape. That way you're not just staring at me. You can see what I'm doing. 1 second. There you go. All right, so I've got transfer tape, scraper tool, squeegee thing, whatever you want to use. And then basically I'm just going to measure out what I need here. And then cut it down to size. And because this stuff does like to roll and drive me crazy, this is how I do it. You start with it roughly on your image like this. Then I take a corner and peel it back, maybe. Come on. Seriously. Work for me. We're going to try the other corner. That one doesn't want to come off. There we go. Okay. So I peel back a corner, fold the backing of the transfer tape under like that, and then I attach the corner. Get it on there nice and tight. This will help give you a very clean, crisp transfer tape coating. That way it's not all wrinkly and messy. But then you just grab the back of that fold that you just did, like there, and you pull it as you're scraping. This makes it so much easier, especially if you have it like I do, where it's super rolly. And you just kind of pull it as you're scraping it down. Getting a very nice grip on your design. I thought this part was super important for you guys to see because everyone tries to figure out their best way of doing this. And for me, this is it. There we go, and then I straighten it out. I got a little bit of wrinkling when I straightened it out right there. No, that's okay. You can also use the brayer tool if you have one. I just had mine. I have no idea what I did with it. Just trying to get some of the wrinkles out that I caused there. All right, now that that's on there nice and tight, there's my brayer. This guy. You can take this. Oh no, I folded that one over. I'll have to fix that when I put it on the cup. Okay. And then I'm going to try to fix this now before I put it on the cup. I had a piece of the vinyl flip over right here. So I'm just going to take my little weeding tool here. Pick them off just a little bit. Just enough to unfold it. And then there we go. Oh, there we go. There's that. And then I'm going to use my sleeve to get some of the fuzzies off of this. And do what I say, not what I do, guys. Use an alcohol wipe or rubbing alcohol. And then what I like to do is I like to put something on each side so that it doesn't go rolling on me. Because it does like to do that. Take this guy off. Now when you're pulling it off of the mat, be careful not to wrinkle your image. I pull the mat off of my images, not my images off of the mat. But be very careful when you're doing this so that you don't break your mat. I've done that too. Patience is key when it comes to crafting, guys. Oh, I'm wrinkling it, I can tell. There we go. That over there. And then I want the logo to this on the other side. I don't want to see that on the main side. So I got something here, got something here. And then, again, taking just, you could do this a couple ways. You can start right from the middle, place it down, wrap it around. I don't like to do that. I like to start from the back side and wrap myself around. However you do it is however you do it. For this one specifically though, I think I'm going to start with the center because I do have that wording in the center. The risky part of this is you've got the whole image off at once. If you start from the back, you can just take the part, this part off, and it's a little big. That's okay. I'll trim it off to size. I'm a mess this morning, guys. Sorry. And because I can see that it's already too big, I'm definitely starting with the middle. But if you're starting with the side, you just do this and then you unroll like I did with the transfer tape. Middle there. Peel the whole thing off there. It's clingy, so I always use my sleeve. And then I just kind of like careful to not touch the vinyl, but kind of eyeball it for the middle and then just place it down. And then just kind of let it fall wherever it falls. And you can use a scraping tool or your fingers. Because this is way too big. No, no. There we go. It was sticking in all the wrong places. This is going to be a little bit difficult because it's too big. See, this is why I show you guys how I do stuff, because even as a longtime crafter, I mess up. I make boo-boos. Look, there's one right there. I missed the negative on that one. There we go. Easy fix on that part. Don't know how. Okay, so it's working. It's just being a bit more difficult than it should be. Because I fudged up like a goofball. Okay, and I did not use a tapered design, so now I have a lot of excess image here. That's okay. It's stuck. Shit. No. That didn't work the way that I wanted it to. So we're just going to cut off that part. Not all the way though, because there's still some open space left. But you guys get the point. You just start from the middle, wrap it around. Yours is not going to be this difficult if you use a tapered design. I just decided to be difficult and not use a tapered design. I'll show you all that in a minute. Basically, I'm going to take a X-Acto knife and go right underneath here. Not pushing very hard at all because I don't want to cut the cup. Good grief. There we go. Apparently where the vinyl was, it's not coming off. I will warn you guys, the siser PSV is very, 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 very sticky. Not really a warning. It's a good thing. It's supposed to be. No! It might help if I was using the right side of the blade. We'll use another one. Clearly that guy's not working out for me. And then just gonna cut this guy off here. I'm not touching the cup with this side. Oops, I just kicked the camera thing. And then you just push and pull off. Make sure that your transfer tape is flat against the edge here. It's usually not this complicated, guys, I promise. There we go. And as long as you have a nice grip on your vinyl, this should be super easy, but I screwed it all up. There we go. There we go. Like I said, not usually this complicated. Oh. I just chose to do it the difficult way, guys. That's all. This piece got stuck on the other side of the transfer tape. And now I ripped it. Boo! There we go. Got it. So, what I'm doing here is as I'm pulling, I'm pushing down on my vinyl. So that way. And this, guys, is why I hate Cricut Transfer Tape. Use the siser stuff. This stuff sucks so hard. Part of this was my fault, but part of it's transfer tape. I could fast forward through this, but then you guys wouldn't see the struggle and then you wouldn't know how to do it yourself. So bear with me. It'll be worth it. Because if you're going to do one of these, you're probably going to go through the same stuff, especially if you use Cricut Transfer Tape. Biscuit. This is going to suck around that lettering. And give it some extra pressure right around that lettering, making sure that the vinyl's stuck to the cup. A little piece of it stuck up there. There we go. Again, if you have a good grip on your vinyl and your blank, it's so much smoother. You can see up here where it's just peeling right off. It's just coming off so easy and so smooth. It's because I was able to get a good grip on it, or give the vinyl a good grip onto the cup. Oh no, the bee. Nope. I'm trying to show you guys, but I'm also trying to not screw it up too much more than I already have. Like that. And then another tip is if you're struggling to get it at one angle, try to pull it at a different angle. That usually helps quite a bit. Almost there. Okay, that part was the scariest part of it all. Because these other big chunks, you can easily just like, oh, go back and push down the words, however you can't really do that with because they're so thin. These pieces at the bottom, I'll show you how to do those in a second. We'll get there. It happened again. I hate this stuff. I hate this stuff. I'm sorry, Cricut, but you failed when it came to the transfer tape. I know I'm a partner and all, but this stuff sucks. Fudge buckets. Jesus, Christmas. That's all that extra. I was just making it worse. There we go. It's fine. It's fine. Everything is fine. I just want to get this off so that I can show you the rest of the cup. I'm sorry, I know I'm wasting like 45 minutes of your day, but you can fast forward through this part if you want. It's kind of important to watch most of it though. Seeing the struggle means that you will be better because you'll see how to not do it. Jesus, bless it. How did that happen again? See what I mean? Coming at it at a different angle. Oh, sometimes works. soon as I said that, it had to make me go and look like an a-hole. Almost there, guys. This last little section. Apparently, a little piece that I wanted to keep. I don't even know where it was. It was like right here. Nope, that was definitely not there. It doesn't need to be on there. Okay, and it's off. Thank the Jesus. Okay, so then what I do with these bottom pieces here is I just take my scraper tool and I bend it right there into the bottom of the cup. You can use your finger too, but you're not going to get right into that edge like that. Some people cut it right there. I don't. I just make sure that I use my scraper tool and I push down real hard to make sure that it gets into that seam. See? And then I'm going to do the same thing with these up here, just making sure that they're not going to be an issue with peeling or anything like that. And these guys down here, oh, we got a little extra guy there. I gotta fix that. I don't like that. Just getting it right into the bottom there. Same here. Sometimes when you have longer designs like this, it will crinkle and fold, and that's okay. You just push those crinkles into the seam there at the bottom of the cup. And then if you really want a good seal on this, what I like to do is I'd like to take my heat gun very, very, very far away, very lightly, just kind of go over it, and that will activate the glue on the back of the cup, the back of the vinyl even more. That way it gives you a nice, good seal, and you don't have to worry about it coming off with condensation or anything like that. I haven't had any issues with that since I started using the heat gun. Sorry, I just noticed that there's a little bit, this piece right here. I just want to cut that little chunk of vinyl off right there. Why couldn't the whole thing be that smooth? Sorry, guys, that took so freaking long. It's not usually that terrible. And then at the bottom here, if you see any holes or like gaping right along the edge of the cup, like into the vinyl there, you can take the X-Acto knife and just kind of go over it. That way it gives it that nice good seal. You don't have to worry about it peeling off at any time in the future. All right, now you can kind of go over it and make sure that there's no, this guy, no lifting. See, lifting this right here. Can you see that right there? I'm going to just cut off a little tiny bit of the one. And then the other, because that piece is definitely going to cause me issues later down the road. There we go. Beautiful. Perfect. After all of that, this is the finished cup. I can take my fingers across it. Nice grip. There's no peeling. There's nothing lifted. There's no issues whatsoever. It's very smooth. This glitter is not like chunky glitter at all or anything like that. There you have it. That, my friends, is how you do a full wrap vinyl tumbler the hard way. So Big tips, make sure that your cup is clean. Make sure that if you have a tapered cup, you use a tapered image. Don't be like me. Don't screw it up. Don't do it the hard way. And then at the bottom, if your cups have seams, just make sure that you even out those seams and make sure that they're nice and tight. That's it. And then you can use a heat gun to kind of seal it a little more if you'd like to. If not, you know, just you have cups that you can use over and over and over and over again. Alrighty. So I'm going to bring the camera back up to me. Hi. All right. So end result, beautiful. Let me turn the light down a little bit so that you can see the cup a little better. There you go. It's beautiful. Not going to have any issues. The wording is on there nice and tight too. And thank you for sticking around if you stuck around for the whole 40-ish minutes. Again, I do apologize that it took me that long to finish that. I've never had that many issues with one. But that was kind of on me for not using a tapered design like a dummy. So that's the beauty of doing things the way that I do them so that you can see how I fudge things up and how you can fix it. So make sure you like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Any comments, questions, advice, tips, anything, drop them in the comments below. And until next time, happy crafting.